Hello there, backyard installers. Once again, I'm doing a trunk baffle. This trunk baffle was very simple. It was a pair of the Cadence S2 15s, along with a complete AccuRide. Yeah, I think it's AccuRide. Forgot the name of the company that makes this air system and stuff like that. You can see here the tank was actually attached to the enclosure. It was actually part of these structures here. This is actually a laminated set of piece of wood with glass down the center of it to support, so it makes it very strong. But it's simple, attachment on the top side, 215s facing to the back of the trunk and everything. And one of the things I'd like to note about this was that the system that I pulled out of here originally came to about, I would say, about that far. As you can see, there wasn't much left in terms of a trunk. It was only maybe about, say, 7-10 inches right here, and that was it. You couldn't access spare tire area, which in this case it is not actually a spare tire. You'll excuse some of the piping. We've got to get a block-off valve in there. But you can see here the pumps are down here for the AccuRide, along with the manifold setup. But again, you now have a full trunk. This is one of my continue trying to explain to people about trunk baffles versus just putting a box in the car. We're talking about a pair of 15s. Now, a lot of people sit there and they say, well, why do I want a pair of 15s? I don't want that much bass. And my best way of explaining this is that it's like having a car with 500 horsepower. You are not going to use that 500 horsepower all the time. And so you regulate that through your throttle. Well, the same thing goes with the stereo system. You're going to regulate your bass through the volume knob. So having the ability to produce bottom, low frequency energy in an appropriate manner versus a tub thumping 12-inch or a 10-inch that is poorly designed by someone overseas who has absolutely no idea what they're doing, again, is not my choice of sound. I mean, I want music to sound like music. I don't want it to sound like a tub thumper. Maybe it's my age, maybe it is because I'm older and stuff now, but you can't have both at the same time, sound quality and one of the big ones I love is everybody says, well, 15s never sound like a 10 or they're not as fast as a 10 or something like that. And again, I'll say this again, and I'll repeat myself over and over and over. That's just a bunch of malarkey. I mean, the reason why I say that is that a properly designed speaker, doesn't matter what size it is, whether it's a 10-inch or 12-inch or 15-inch. In general, they will operate appropriately, and they will give you the bass that you prefer in the end. So again, trunk baffle systems take up almost no room in the backs of cars. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.